No, wait, that's wrong. Why is my mic not connected? There we go. That's not right. Why is my audio not working? I mean, you guys can hear me, but I'm using my, like, camera mic instead of my actually better quality mic here. Like, oh, it's invisible. I mean, I use, like, AI in order to do a green screen that we don't actually have to have the screen. However, then it also blocks out any objects that aren't, like, touching me. So, like, it's not great if I'm trying to show off stuff. Let's see. Once I get this all worked, I can actually, like, start the stream. This has not happened before. Similar things have happened. This is not one of the things that is similar. Headset? No, not headset. Microphone array? Okay, I don't know. Wow, this mic seems to pick me up a lot easier, potentially. So, why? I'm gonna turn on the fan, it's hot. This is confusing to me. I might grab my father. I might not. Who knows? Settings. You all can't see this, right? Yeah, okay. Microphone. Where does this wire go to? That work? Oh. Why? Huh. Okay, I guess I'll just have to be stuck using this mic for now. I don't know why it's not connected. So, I'm gonna take this from the top to redo the stream. So, anyways, hi guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this live stream, we're gonna be working on, I think, our Skulk-themed dungeon, which will be over here. Last stream, we got to work on a lot of trees, and that's about all I talked about this stream. So, I don't know why my mic isn't working. I'm gonna do one more check. I apologize. Because I feel... Oh, it is. Now I have it back. That was odd. Wait, it... Doo-doo. Okay. Cool. Huh. Now it's working. I don't know why it wasn't a second ago. Anyways. now we can progress. Very sorry for the delay. Don't know why it wasn't working until just a second ago. Hopefully that never happens again. Now, what am I... So, the thing about this is I use Deep Slate for pretty much everything. Like, I think that Deep Slate is probably my favorite building block in all of Minecraft. Just because it's really easy to get a hold of in survival, and it looks, like, very nice. But since I've been using it for, like, everything, I don't want to use it for this dungeon. But, like, Skulk and Deep Slate go really well together. So it's kind of... I don't know. I don't think I should use it. I'll use the tough bricks. No, wait, that's for trial chambers. I could go with blackstone. There's not as many blackstone options, but it's better than not. No, we'll do Deep Slate. It makes the most sense, I think. Okay, and then the floor... Stairs and things will be tiles. Walls will be Deep Slate bricks. I don't know. I guess we should just work our way down from here. So, I've learned that I think all my dungeons are gonna have, different thoughts? Different topics, basically. Themes? Where basically... Oh, why is that not going down all the way? There we go. Thank you, Dora. So basically they each have a theme. The first one is more memorization because it's easier to get lost in. This one is more endurance, so patience and all that, because it's lots of just parkour and gauntlets. And if you fail any of the parkour or gauntlets, you have to restart basically the entire dungeon. And then, on top of that, there's also like a room where you're constantly having the nausea effect, or multiple hallways where you have the nausea effect, so you have to put up with that. And then there's also a maze, but it's not great. So, like, I don't know. I'm trying to make it to where everything has its own, like, part. Like, each dungeon has its own part. But that's also kind of tricky to do. This is gonna be one extremely long staircase. I think the theme or attempt of what I'm gonna do in this dungeon is it's just gonna be very scary. You're if anything, I'm gonna try and make it to where you constantly have the darkness effect in this dungeon. and that if... Basically, I'm just gonna try and make this a horror-themed dungeon. Like, it's gonna be preferably, like, really scary to be in here. That will mean I don't have to focus on detail too much. I still will be doing that because I prefer to focus on detail than not. But it's not as necessary. Three, 9, 15, 16, 17, 23, 24. We'll do 24 blocks out. Then basically what I think I'm going to do is take some inspiration from the Pit, which, for those of you who do not know, that's a popular Fortnite map. And basically what you do is you have your whole, like, starting room, and then you drop down to get to the rest of the game. And that is what I'm going to be taking inspiration of, at least slightly. Let's do... Okay, we'll do this, and... Where is the polished deep slate? There we go. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do for the hallways yet. I'm just going to do what I assume probably will look the best. But still, I don't know. Ooh. Okay. This might work, potentially. This dungeon will focus on deorientation. Now, what I mean by that is that, it's going to be focused on making you lose your way, but not in the normal way. So, let me try and think of a way to explain. So, I want people to have a darkness effect when in here. Oh, this might not be... Well, it should be tall enough. But then I thought of... I remembered from my Pokemon game days that you can... Or that in some of the, like, enemy boss spaces, I think it was specifically in the Alpha Sapphire game that I played, there was, in the evil lair, basically teleportation squares everywhere. I think it was in Alpha Sapphire. It may have been a different game that I've seen gameplay of. But we can use that to our advantage, and basically make it where you're teleporting everywhere. Like, there'll be teleportation traps, basically. Or at the very least, teleportation rooms that will teleport you to different parts of the dungeon. Oh yeah, I need to see how tall the doorway was. Was that 3 blocks tall or 4? 3. Ugh. Luckily, this is just the entrance, so we can change the height later on. By the way, when I say darkness for the dungeon, I am meaning... Oops, that wasn't... I'm meaning the effect and not the... just no light in the dungeon. Because I want there to be light. I want people to be able to see somewhat. And if anything, I'd like it to be, like, half the normal strength of the darkness effect, I think. However, I don't think that's possible, so... I'm just gonna have to stick to that not being the case. And now that I think about it, with the teleportation, that might actually be most preferable, since I don't know... I don't know what... how much room I'll have for this dungeon. Because this dungeon encroaches a lot on the areas that we could have used. Like, if anything, this dungeon probably would have gone to maybe around this area as well. However, with the teleportation, well, then again, this might be a really small dungeon. But with the teleportation, it's going to be a lot more... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still working on this as I go on. That's the one thing about this series. Everything is improvised. I do things as I go. And then make plans during the streams. Do I want to do sea lanterns? I wish I could just search that glowing block, and then it would show me all the blocks that glow. Sea lanterns go really well with deep slate. Well, most blocks go really well with deep slate. However, sea lanterns are my favorite blocks that go with deep slate. However, I don't know if it would be too much blue because of the skulk that I want to add later on. And I don't know how I'm going to incorporate skulk, now that I think about it. I'm sure I'll figure out something. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. Oh, yay, these are... Wait, are these? Oh, I don't have to worry about orientation at all. Whew. Let's see how good this looks. Because this might actually look pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. And I can place it on blocks that are going upwards, so like... I'll just stick with it, and if I want to change it, I'll change it in the future. Probably. Maybe. Then again, if I do too much with it, then I might not be able to. Hope I'm not getting any on the walls. I mean, that's not terrible looking. I'm not a big fan of it, but it doesn't look... I don't know. It doesn't look terrible. So I might just keep that for now. Or maybe I'll do this. Then all the hallways have to be even, though, which I don't want to have to limit myself like that again. Oh. I just wasted some time. I forgot. I want to add carpets in here, because if it's the deep dark, there's wardens. You need carpet and wool to prevent warden from hearing you. So it makes sense that if we're having carpet on the floor, that we could just put the light sources under the carpet. Does this look good? Does it look better with this? Kinda. Oh. I do wish there were some more skull blocks. Which, because of the new Minecraft Dungeons game that's coming out, there might be. However, at the same time, I can't lean on that hope. So, at the same, because it doesn't really have any evidence to back up that it's coming to the game. So... I'll just leave it like this for now, and then we'll figure out something, probably. Oh, I missed a block. So... I think what we'll do is have the glowing lights on the side. And the reason I say that is because I feel like the carpet will look good on the edge of the walls, or on the floors, instead of in the center. We'll have to wait and see for that. Okay, perfect. Nice and bright. I wonder if there's a way to clear a specific effect from game. Or from characters. That way, whenever they leave the dungeon, they'll be cleared of the darkness effect. But whenever they enter, they'll have the... the other effect. Or they'll continue to keep the swiftness effect. Okay, the carpet doesn't look very good. Ooh. I have an idea. It depends, though, if this is long enough, first off. It needs to be 1 block longer. Just for this starting hallway, I want to do something kind of fancy, which is make it look like this hallway is in space, basically. I'll put barrier blocks here to prevent players from exiting this area. But other than that... You know what, just in case people can see from the outside, I'm gonna basically make this into a basket, or like a carrier thing. That way it still looks good from the outside. Or at least better. Now it feels better. Just because of me knowing that that's there, it feels a lot better. But now... Okay, so first off, barrier block. I could just make all the hallways, like, space-themed, kind of like this. Or, like, kind of look like space, but at the same time, this is supposed to be Skulk-themed, not space-themed. Which, now that I say that out loud, I might actually have to not have it look like this. Then again, if I were to make it look like a giant cave, The issue is then I don't want it to look like that though, or to like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want it to be a giant cave. Okay, now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks away. We can make it look like a cave on the top and then a lake of skull at the bottom. That actually would be kind of cool. It's liquid skull. That, okay. That way it's kind of incorporating like a sci-fi feel to it, but also keeping its like, this is actually just skull, but corrupting the entire below. Oh, okay. Okay. But then that means we have to... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 1, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This build might be incorporating a lot of barrier blocks, which I'm kind of excited for. Then again, I don't know, Will barrier blocks be sufficient, or should I use glass instead? I like the open feel look better, though. Anyways, I guess we should work on the upper half up here first. And then we can work on figuring out the whole, like, Skulk Lake look. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 8. 2, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Actually, we'll stick to 3. There we go. 4. 1, 3. 1, 2. 3. Will this look alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Will we have enough room? Plenty. I do kind of like the glowing effect that we can see using the vibrant visuals. That's very nice. Okay, so 4, 4, 3, 2. So 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. One, 2, 3. Then 2 4s. 4. 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Is this area too big? This is definitely too big. Definitely too big. Let's redo this. Let's do 5, then 2 3s, then 2. There we go, that cuts it down significantly. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that cut down significantly. Uh-oh. Oh. I just didn't build enough blocks. Okay. Whew. Now that's done. Now we can start mapping out this all. This might be my biggest dungeon entrance yet. Or like dungeon starting area. And instead of making it a circle in the center, we'll try and make it a similar shape to the shape the room is in. And something I just realized, that if it's only for detail, then I will allow myself to go outside of this wall, only if it's for detail purposes only, in order to make, like, the giant lake room of Skulk. Because if I need that much room, then I'm gonna need it. And if it ends up going outside that wall, which it definitely should not, probably, then I'll allow myself to go outwards, because the cave is going to look like a mountain technically on the outside, which is perfect because on the outside I want it to look like a mountain. Okay, so first off is, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 sounds right, so a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7 pillars. That right? Yes. Okay, cool. First part so far is going well. Wait, so we did 3... Oh. So 3, 3, 2, 2, and then 4. That should be sufficient. So 3, then a 2, and then we're good. No, I don't want the circle to be this big, though. It'd look cool with it being this big. It wouldn't be useful at all, though, if it was this big. So... we'll go another layer on all the sides. 2 layers, in fact. Should we do a third? Okay, 2 more, 2 more. 1... 2... Okay, hello, no, we will... I want it to be slightly big. Okay, definitely a lot more circular than I was wanting it to be. But, I think it's fine. Hey, IDK who I am, welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. How am I doing? I am doing quite well. How about you? Okay, so... this is gonna be a big... tunnel that I'm gonna have people fall down. But I think it will be fine. How will people get back up? I had not thought that far ahead. I guess the hallways that go this way and this way, I can just have staircase or something? No, that's a long staircase. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we have to deal with it. Now let's go down, let's say here. Okay, so that... I'm hoping that the lake won't be so big that it... Wait, why is there a tree down here? That it needs the ceiling to use. It shouldn't, hopefully. But we'll see. Ooh. Great, I'm just gonna make this all, like, sci-fi themed, aren't I? So, I realized that we should have the tunnel also going upwards all the way as far as we can, and then have it look like it collapsed in on itself. That way... this kind of looks like an elevator shaft, and that this wasn't the actual entrance here. It's just one of the many exits that didn't collapse in on itself. One of the many exits, but it was the only one that did not collapse in on itself. That's how I think I'm gonna have it work. Potentially. We'll see. But I think, so far, that this is probably going to be my most complex, but most, like, spectacular-looking dungeon. No, okay, this will work. Okay, so something I realized is that if I'm going to give the players darkness, they're not going to be able to see any of this. But if I have it to where it only happens when you go down below this point, it should be fine. Officer Lachlan, do I remember you? Maybe? I'm not 100% positive. Your username reminds me of someone I used to play with when in my younger days, but other than that, I don't think I remember you, probably. Maybe. Unless you are that same person. Where I said I want to play with you live. I don't think I do, I'm sorry. However, I am actually doing a stream where I play with my viewers. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I think, the 29th. So if you're interested in playing with me on my Minecraft Live then, you're welcome to join. It's one of my streams I'm trying to make it a habit to where I play with my viewers on a certain game at the end of each month. The main two are probably just going to be Fortnite and Minecraft, because those are, like, the two games that, like, everyone has. So, but yeah, basically last Saturday of every month is my goal to stream a stream where I play with my viewers. So if you're willing to play with me, then on the 29th at 5 p.m. Central Time, that is when I am streaming that stream. I have the whole event or whatever in Discord, I think. So if you have Discord and are in my Discord server, you can use that as well. I'm on Bedrock. The stream will be on the Hive. The Minecraft server. Okay, there we go. Elevator shaft. Looking good, I think, maybe. We'll see. I have a link to my Discord server in the description. That would be the easiest way to do Discord. I typically try and avoid adding people on Discord since I only use DMs to talk to people I am friends with. However, that's not always the case. Yeah. Maybe. Something like that. Name is Officer Lachlan. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Should I add supporting pillars in, like, the corner here? I mean, it might make it look better. I think this will make it look better. It's just gonna take a little time to get used to. What's your Discord group name? Oh, you mean for the server? It is, let's see. Server? Why can't I think of my own server's Discord username? Oh, Bagel Army, I think? Hold up, now I have to actually check. The Bagel Empire. Everyone who joins it is part of the Bagel Army. That's what it was. Okay, anyways. So yeah, that's what is... That is what it is called. It says it's expired? The invite? Discord server. It's not expired. Ew. How do I close my... There we go. Okay, I think I set everything back to normal. It shouldn't be expired. Because I set it as a infinite duration invite link. Okay, it doesn't look like you'll be able to see much out of the hallways, but it doesn't look like... It doesn't look bad, I don't think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this seems a little short. Whoops. Oh, great, now I have to move up this entire hallway. Good thing I didn't do all of it yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is every 3 gaps, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You're in? Cool. 4, 5, 6. Cool. It'd be nice if I could just copy and paste this, like normal with the structure blocks. However, since I would have to orientate it, is that the right word? I think it is. That would be a little bit difficult since I'm not the best with rotating was the right word. With rotating in the structure block guide thing. Ooh. Okay, let's do this again. 2, 3, 4. How tall does this need to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a laser tag party? That's fun. It's been so very long since I've done anything with laser tags. I don't know if there was like a trend or something going on, but like my friend had laser guns, and whenever I went to his house, we typically all play. That was so fun. And then, oh, that's sad. The bowling alley that had the laser tag and everything, it's closed down now. But that was so very fun to play with friends and, you know, being able to experience that. I think I've only done it once, but it was very fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Cool. Cool. I'm not the best when it comes to geography, so I don't really know town names and all that, or where towns are even located. That is something I've learned is very, difficult for me, apparently, when it comes up in conversations. Like, when someone says, oh, I live over in this area, and they expect me to know where it is, and I have just, like, no clue whatsoever. I don't know why I struggle with remembering places. It's just something I seem to struggle with. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool, that's 1 block off. 7. Okay. All these pathways are going to be dead ends, I think. However, they do look very nice. Maybe it'll be easier if I were to do just the pillars first. That might be best. There we go, that didn't seem too bad. You've liked and subscribed? Thank you. That will definitely help me out in the future. Okay, so... Or not even in the future, just now it'll help. So... I... need to make these all dead ends. I need to... do barriers on all these hallways. This is definitely going to be my fanciest dungeon entrance that I've made. Like, extremely fancy. Oh, perfect. That's like... the lake is pretty much over here, so that's good. That's a good sign. I've accidentally gotten things to line up. Now the question is, do I want there to be windows like the ones in the hallways in this center area? I don't think I do, but I might. What did I say I might want? I don't remember suddenly. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully the cave will not be too big. It looks like it's gonna be like a big cave, but at the same time, it potentially should, in theory, be fine in size. Oh, is that what I was talking about earlier? Maybe. Okay, cool. All the hallways are done, I think. Look in your Discord, I want people to join my server. Not for the stream, no, well, sorry, I don't advertise stuff, or at least I try not to advertise stuff, while I'm streaming, unless it's just, like, something I was talking about and bring up in the conversation. And I also don't tell people to go to Discord servers that they don't know who the owner of the Discord server is, in case they don't trust it, because I've had many friends who even join Discord servers owned by their friends, and they get hacked very quickly. So look after. I'll look at the invite. I probably won't join. I only have like 5 servers that I'm in. 3 of them are my own. 2 of them are from YouTubers, or YouTube channels / game devs? Game publishers? Something like that. That I trust and like their games and things a lot. Okay, so I think I don't, we got a lot done, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know what, I think it'll be good. Next stream, which will be, what day is it, Friday? So, Tuesday. Oh, I might not be streaming Tuesday. I think I forgot to say this, but basically, I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed on Monday. So, most likely Monday's stream is canceled. According to my parents, they said that I'll want to cancel it. I don't think I will, but there's a high likelihood. So, because it'll be like first thing in the morning or whatever. Anyways, so that's happening. So, if I am like too tired and things to stream on Monday, it might also be the same for Tuesday. So, if I don't stream on Tuesday, I should be able to stream on Friday. Very likely. Anyways, I'd like to say thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description. Without further ado, have a bagular day. Bye, guys.